In between weekly updates, I thought it might be fun to do a little test. We're going to test and see if Forza 7 can speed up our driving in iRacing. To do this, I'm going to drive a car in a track that I've never driven before, and then we'll try the same combo in Forza 7, then we'll come back to iRacing and see how we do. Here we go. Alright. The car and track combo that we're going to be doing is the Audi 90 GTO on Road Atlanta. The Audi 90 GTO because I think it's a neat car and it sounds cool. And then Road Atlanta because it is going to be coming up in our TCR races that we're doing. Gotta get 3 clean laps here just to kind of get a sense of what we're doing, and then we'll try and do, so we're gonna do 3 laps, just kind of get a baseline. We're gonna see how fast we can get going in Forza. I'll edit that down to the think. Braking is not this thing's strong suit. We'll see. Once we get into this is the corner that keeps on messing me up. Okay. I had been braking there. I don't think I need to. This thing is a beast. Ooh. Okay. I'm not running a setup, I'm running the stock setup here. The all-wheel drive doesn't have the same kind of like hit the gas and pull you out of a bad corner. Well, is that 2 or 3?
Track limits there.
That's one thing the relative, if I would have left that on, would have showed me, but oh, there we have it. Ah! Keep forgetting that corner. Just took the rallycross line. Too much. Okay. Well.
All right, Josh. We need to watch these track limits.
All right. So we're gonna call that a 140. Is the good time that we got. Now, since it's time to pit for repairs, we're gonna jump into Forza 7 and see what kind of times we can do. And this keeps me from practicing Laguna Seca like I know I don't want to. But we're gonna switch games and I will see you there. Okay. So we did a 140 in our iRacing version, and already the course looks a bit different to me, but we're not starting from the pit, so that could be it. I'm gonna try and see what I can get a lap time down to in Forza here. I don't have rewinds turned on, but I'll have you sit with me on this first out lap to kind of get used to things, and then I'll just show you the best lap, and then we'll cut back to iRacing after that. Already I can tell the layout seems quite a bit different. Shifting seems a bit different. The force feedback is quite a bit different. You can adjust the force feedback easily in iRacing. Forza, not so much. At least I haven't monkeyed around to see if I can find the settings yet. This is quite the. And we broke at the 200 mark, and before that seemed all right. That's the pit entrance? Okay. Ah, it was fast. Okay. Try one more. Bad, but I haven't been hitting it great, and this is really hard to see through this glare on the windshield. There's a lot more time in this car. It's just how long am I willing to take to make this video and extract that time is not infinite. We've gained a second so far over our best time in like half an hour, but it's been taking us a while to get the clean laps pushing, so I bet there's like another 4 or 5, maybe even more seconds in this car. Okay, some mistakes were made. I didn't hit the record button when we came back to iRacing. So I didn't record my first few flying laps, etc. This is one of the ones where we actually made it through without crashing. It took a while. Now, we'll talk a little bit. This corner is one of the ones where we had a lot of space to make up both in Forza and in this. I tend to like the Forza force feedback less and the Forza lap timer less than I do the iRacing ones. I'm just more used to the iRacing and it's more customizable. And these corners were much more forgiving on the Forza map than they are this one. I took forever to try and get this corner right, and see, off track. So this lap's not valid, even though we hit like a 131 on this time, which is impressive considering the first time we came through, we were, our optimal was a 140 and we couldn't even complete a lap. So, you know, this doesn't count as a complete lap, but you know, we kept most of our 10 seconds off that we gained in Forza. I mean, we're missing a second, but we really had to push to get that 130 in Forza. It took us about an hour. Now I spent a little while longer in iRacing trying to get you got a clean lap and see what we could do with a clean lap. Which this is not. Yeah, that happened. So let's hop into that clean lap that we got. There's just this 128.19. Which, hey, that's faster already than our clean Forza lap. So, but it took another half hour of practice. So the question becomes, and there's still oodles of time to be got. This chicane, while better than any of the other times I've done it, you can tell there's lots of time to be had there. There's like, I guess this experiment shows a little bit that Forza skill is a little bit transferable, at least track knowledge to a certain degree, although you do have to modify it a little bit because they're not identical. The iRacing tracks are a bit more unforgiving. I think the Forza ones have been smoothed out a little bit. But I would have to say that hour I spent trying to get that good lap time in Forza would have been better spent getting practice on the in iRacing. In these corners too, there's lots of time to be had there. Like, but you know, we made it through and got a clean lap, and we're 12 seconds faster than what we started at. So that hour and a half all put together probably would have netted me more time had I done it all in iRacing. It's a fun little experiment. We'll try to do some more fun little experiments here in the future. And we'll crash into the wall here. But yeah. So let's hit pause. So if you liked this video, if you liked what you saw, there's a subscribe button down below. Hit it. And if you want to see us live, check out the live stream, twitch.tv/thepiltdownman. Hit the follow button there. And in the meantime, there's some videos here that should be fun. They may have to do with racing, they may not. It kind of depends on what the algorithm says. But we'll see you next time. Click.